All right, this is group 30 from the Monday class for CSE 360. We're going to go through phase one for everybody to update the team and our customer on our progress. So I will narrate and Braden is going to navigate because he has the program running on his computer. So what we'll do is we'll go through the stories, identify some of the requested features, and we'll walk through it and let you know where we're at. So the first stories are going to be from the new user perspective. So as the first user to log into the system, I can establish my username, password, and account information using a special screen. So this is the screen that will pop up, and they will type in, whoever's the first user will type in their username and password. We are still awaiting confirmation of what account information that the customer would like to use, but we have like a block set up so we can easily update that. So once you log in as the first user, you're assigned the role as admin. Um, so if you, we'll bring you right back to the login page, and if you sign in, cool. This is your welcome screen. You have the invite function, um, which we're going to need to generate the invite code. So that is how the admin is going to be able to send the invite code to the user. We need a confirmation on how long we want that invite to stay active. But as soon as we get that, we can code that. We do need more back buttons. So that is one thing that we've identified. So now if we go back and we show what it's like to be a first user that's non-admin or if a new user, this would be for students, professors, reviewers, and go to perfect. So you need to put in the invite, and then you set up a username or password. We have errors set up, which are going to be in the PDF that we will submit. But just as an example, they're going to show up right there to make it super easy. One of the requirements was to pick a role. We do not have admin on there. The admin will be the only one who can give admin privileges. So you can pick up 1, 2, 3, or 4. Hit apply, and now you are set up in the database with all of the roles that you selected. Um, if you go back to, well, if you go to welcome page, we have a placeholder for all the welcome pages. We're waiting for phase two before we flush that out, but there'll be separate pages for student, reviewer, instructor, or staff. If somebody chooses just one role, it's going to go directly to that homepage. If they choose two, they won't see this page. They'll actually see a page before a select role page that will just have everything listed out with a little check mark. You check it, hit submit. If you check two, you're going to get a warning. If you select one, hit submit, everything's good, and you go right to that homepage. So that should be everything for the new user. What we're focusing on is for user experience, we want it to be minimalistic. We want it to be very intuitive. So we just have the kind of the monochromatic scheme. We don't want to add too much color and design to this. So when we get, because it represents the brand. So when we get more information on what the brand look like, we will update that. So let's log in as an admin. This is the admin user stories. All right, you're going to go right to this welcome page. We already covered the one-time code. If you continue to the page, right here is where you can delete user information. Some of the features that we have coded out, but we haven't quite implemented yet, are the password testing. We're waiting for our client or customer to confirm how they want that set up. But once we do, we'll have password set up on here. And that will send a one-time password. So basically, if you're a user, when you log in, if you're checked or marked as somebody who needs to reset their password, it will then direct you instead of the select role menu or your home page, you'll actually go to a reset password screen. where you'll have to enter your username, enter your new password, confirm it, and then hit submit. Um, we show delete. So if you guess was the other role. So if you hit delete user, it just deletes. We do need to put in the confirmation screen, but our coders are hard at work on that. Um, what else we have in progress? Um, we have a few boxes, or we have some of the code boxed out for adding additional administrative functions. So anything that comes up in the next couple phases, we can easily implement, including email addresses and switching roles. So we have one of the tasks that we've delegated to our group. We have Ripkin, who is really going through the database to help us code and get that all up to speed. Um, and that will be they'll be able to edit email addresses, roles, add, remove roles. Um, and we do have some validation in there so that an admin may not remove the admin role. Um, that is where we're at. We still have the students and the reviewer roles to kind of flesh out, but that is just the basic outline of our design. Braden, anything you want to add for the video?
Uh, no, I think we're good. Yeah, they got the method stubs for, probably the other functions that we'd like to add, including, back button and stuff like that. But other than that, I think we are good to go for phase two.
Awesome. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good rest of your day.